Dear children, welcome to all in English class. As we learned about narrative composition in previous lecture, today we learn about the picture composition and its features. Let's start. What is composition? A composition is used to introduce about particular idea pertaining to a topic. It is one of the art of writing. This focus on practicing how people write. प्यारे बच्चों, जैसा कि हम जानते हैं कि विषय के प्रति अपने विचार को प्रकट करना ही रचना कहलाता है। यह ध्यान केंद्रित करता है कि लोग कैसे लिखते हैं। अ कंपोजिशन इज द वे अ राइटर assembles words and sentences to create a coherent and meaningful work. रचना एक तरीका है जिसकी सहायता से लेखक शब्दों और वाक्यों को एक सुसंगत और सार्थक काम के लिए जोड़ता है। इट कम्स फ्रॉम लैटिन वर्ड कॉम्पिनियर which means to put together. So, a composition can also be defined as a group of sentences that discuss only one main idea. So, dear children, in composition, all sentences must be presented in unity, then logical order, in a coherent way, and at last, they should have a completeness. Now, what is a picture composition? A picture composition involves writing sentences based on a given picture or set of pictures. Now, how to write a picture composition? Dear children, in this, planning is very important factor for a great composition. A composition should contain a title. It should has a topical sentence, means the opening sentence that forms the introduction of the composition. Thereafter, the main body of composition consists of supporting sentences or ideas, which provides more information about the main topic presented in the opening sentence. All sentences must be presented in logical order or sequence. And at last, there should be concluding or closing sentence, which must sum up the entire composition. So, children, a picture composition contains title, topical sentence, supporting sentences, and closing sentences. Now, dear children, let's study about the kinds of the picture composition. There are two kinds of pictures on which a composition can be written. First one is a single picture with many elements. Second one is many picture having common elements. Common element. Let's take a first one. In a single picture with many elements, first understand the picture using a list of questions and answers. Then write the composition. Whereas in case of second, that is many pictures having a common element, identify the common element and frame question answers on it. Then write the composition. Now, there are some tips to write a picture composition. Most important thing in this, observe the picture carefully. Ask question and note down separately, which contains WH question. Dear children, what is WH questions? WH questions which contains who, what, when, where, whom, why, and how. Like, who should be the main character of the story? What is happening in the picture? Where did the events takes place? Why it occur? How it can be solved? Blah and blah and blah. Now the third tip is frame the title of the composition firstly, but it should be short and impactful, not more than 2 or several, maximum up to 5 words. That is not so too long. It includes the introduction sentence as interesting that attracts readers attention, जिसे हम टॉपिकल सेंटेंस भी और ओपनिंग सेंटेंस भी कहते हैं। ये अट्रैक्टिव होना चाहिए। राइट द आंसर्स और ऑब्जर्वेशन इन द फॉर्म ऑफ सेंटेंसेस इन ए लॉजिकल एंड कोहेरेंट मैनर। इसमें जो सेंटेंसेस वो आपस में जुड़े होने चाहिए, एक दूसरे से तथ्य को जुड़े होना चाहिए। This is the part where main story or composition develop. At last but not least, write the closing or concluding sentence. It should end with happy ending or in favor of your main character. All composition should be in past or perfect tense. So these are some tips to write a picture composition. Now dear children, let's take an example. You see the picture in this video. Now I will try to frame a short composition on this picture. First I make the title of this composition, that is cleanliness, only single word. Now I frame the short composition with reference to this picture. We celebrated World Environmental Day on 5th June in a special day. Our school had been busy the previous day planning out what each class would do on that day. My class decided that they would clean all classrooms. The morning of June 5th arrived and we were ready with brooms, dustbins, and big garbage bags. We divide ourselves into groups and start cleaning up the rooms. We collected all garbage and put in large dustbin. It is really surprising that though children educated, they still do not follow the simple rules of keeping the surrounding clean. It took about 3 hours to clean whole classrooms. Now the rooms look very beautiful and attractive. We realized that cleanliness is next to godliness. So dear children, this is all about the picture composition. Hope you understand all about this. There is a worksheet along with this video attached. Kindly solve the question in the worksheet so that you can develop more understanding about the topic, that is picture composition. Thank you. Be happy and safe.